Hello, let's start. Live? Hello, mic check. Guys in the live streaming, audio video check kar lo. Yes. Okay, perfect. Chalo. Hi guys, good morning. Chalo. So, many of our new friends are going to join us today in this CA Foundation journey, right? And before we proceed, let me give you some insight about how this batch is going to be, how we are going to study, what we are going to study, what am I going to teach. Let us have the discussion first, right? And then we proceed with what? The new chapter today, okay? So the ones who are you have joined today first, it's your first day. So I am CA Harshad Jaju. I'll be teaching you economics and business and bolo. Wow. BCK, you know BCK, but what does BCK means? Business and commercial knowledge. Okay. So I'll be teaching you guys economics and business and commercial knowledge, right? So we've started this batch like around a month before. And we have completed 2 units, that is theory of demand and theory of consumer behavior. Today we are going to start with theory of supply. Okay, so the ones who have joined today, they'll be wondering, sir, what about our missed syllabus then? You need not worry. Once this batch is over, right, after that for next 10-15 days, I'll be teaching you guys theory of demand and theory of consumer behavior. Okay. So it is nothing like that you will be missing any portion. Okay, number 1. Second, whenever I am teaching, you have to make sure that if you have any query, doesn't matter how big or small it is, you have to make sure that you ask your query in class. Okay? Okay. So without any delay, shall we start with the new chapter today? Yes? Okay. Chalo. You can start with the recording. Yes. Okay. So guys, yesterday we completed with one very interesting and very simple topic, that was theory of consumer behavior. Indifference curve writing part is pending. Subject to that, we have completed everything, and also the reading part of the chapter is pending. So that we'll be doing on Saturday. Okay, so Saturday we'd be writing the indifference curve part as well as reading the entire chapter. Today we are going to start with what? New chapter. That is very interesting and very exciting. Chapter is which? Theory of supply. It's going to be too much fun. Theory of supply. Guys, ready? Yes. Guys, are you ready? Ready? Yes. Sure? Yes. Okay, then let's rock. Okay. Chalo. So now we are discussing second chapter's 3rd unit, that is theory of supply. Now everyone concentrate. What does supply mean? What do we mean and understand by the term supply? The term supply refers to the amount of good or service. Point number 1, that is very important, that supply can be of what? Goods as well as of services. Okay? That the producers are willing and able to offer in the market at various prices during a given period of time. Now what is the first thing that we need to understand is, sir, what is the meaning of the term supply? That is very important topic of discussion today. We need to understand what is supply. Now supply, it is saying that the producer is willing and able to offer the goods or services in the market at a particular point of time for a given price. Now, let us understand what does this mean. Okay. See, try to understand. This is me over here, right? For example. So this is Harshad over here. Now, I want to teach you economics, right? So I am supplying my services to you. Try to understand. But the first things first is that for me to teach you economics, what is important? My willingness. Try to understand. What is important? My willingness. I should be interested in teaching you guys. Then only what will happen? I will be able to provide you with what? The service. I would be able to supply my services to you. For supply to start, what is important is that there should be willingness. Ichha. Willingness. You getting my point? See, try to understand. You guys came over here because your mama or papa forced you to come. Just thale, baitha hai ghar mein, sitting at home, potato couch. Nahi, couch potato. Hai na? Sorry. So try to understand. Your mom and dad forced you. You know, go and study. It's like, mama, 5 minutes, I want to sleep. Ut nalayak. Go and study. Right? What do you think would have happened at my home when I am coming over here? Would it be the same thing? My mommy would be forcing me ki like, Harshad, go and teach your students, go. Huh? No. I by myself got up, got ready and showed up in class. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So for the supply to happen, there should be my willingness, right? If I am only not willing to provide any services, the supply will not start only. You getting my point? Yes. So for the supply to start, what is the first important thing that we need to focus upon is willingness. Understood? After willingness, okay, I am willing, I am interested, I want to teach. Okay, I am ready, I will teach. I have that willingness. Okay. But then, after willingness, what is the next very important thing they say? That after willingness, he should be able to. So able to means what? There should be ability as well. Now try to understand. I am very interested in teaching you guys economics. And I'm completely willing to, give my heart and soul to teach you guys. Okay. So I am here in front of you. I am standing on the dais. Now I'm like, hi guys, good morning. And like, today economics is, wait a second. Economics means, what is economics? I don't know. What is economics? Please help me, yaar, come on. It's supply. Supply refers to good, it's good. And supply is good. The supply should be good. It should not be bad. Yes. You'll be like, what? So even though, are you getting my point? So even though I am willing to, provide you those services, I am willing. But right now, what do you see? So you don't have the ability to provide that services. You getting my point? So point number 1 is that there should be willingness. After willingness, there should be ability. You should be able to provide those goods or services. Only willingness is not going to help. Right? Only ability is not going to help. So try to understand. For the supply to happen, what is the first important thing that should be there? Willingness. After willingness, we have to look for the ability, that is capability, the potential, whether you will be able to provide those goods or services. Understood? Now try to understand. I have the ability, but I don't have the willingness. For example, some of you may know economics very well. You have the ability to teach, but you're not interested, you're not willing to, teach. Sir, it's not my cup of tea, I'm not interested in teaching. So will you be able to supply? No, because you're not willing at all. On the other hand, some of you like, ki, sir, like, you know, I also want to become a teacher like you, like Ankita ma'am, Anand sir, Raj sir, Pooja ma'am, Swapnil sir. Sir, I'm very interested, you know, by looking at you guys and how you guys teach. I am also very interested, sir. I'm like, okay, you are willing to. But do you know how to, you know, have public speaking, you know, how to talk at public at large? Do you know? Like, no, sir, I don't know. So I, you know, stammer a lot of times when I speak. It's like, then it is not working, right? You're getting my point. So both the things should be there. Willingness as well as what? Ability. Right? Okay. So once you have the willingness, once you have the ability, then only what will happen? You guys can offer goods or services. What you can do is, you can offer goods or services in the market. You getting my point? Yes. So for example, over here now, so let us say here, I am willing, then I am able to what? Offer. So now try to understand. When I make the offer, guys, you there with me? When I make the offer, that offer is called as supply. That offer is called as supply. That means, try to understand, when I make it, when I give the offer, you know what does this mean? I am making my product available for sale. What does offer stands for? Offer means that I am making my product available for sale. That is offer. And when I make my product available for sale, when I offer my product, that means I have done what? Supply. Try to understand. I announced my batch, that my new batch is starting on 16th of June. Yes or no? Yes, sir. That was what? An offer. So I supplied. Try to understand. I supplied. You getting my point? So I offered it. I offered it into the market that I am willing and able to supply the services on what? 16th of June. Whether it gets sold or not is a different story. So try to understand. Making goods available for sale is a precondition of supply. Whether those goods actually get sold or not doesn't matter. Guys, making it available for sale is important. Whether those goods are being sold in the market or not, it is not of importance. What is important? That those goods should be available for sale. Guys, good? Yes. Let us have a detailed discussion again for this topic. For example, now, this is an entrepreneur. Okay? Now he wants to do the business, he wants to become a successful person, therefore he knows that he wants to start a business. Right? So, point number one, tell me guys, he is willing to start a business. Right? After willingness, he should have what? Ability as well. So for ability, let us say, he is starting with what? A factory. Okay? So he started with what? A factory. So this factory denotes that he has got the ability to produce goods and services. Okay? Okay? Okay. Now, from this factory, he has prepared what? Various goods. Okay? Okay? Okay. He's produced, he's manufactured somewhat goods in his factory. Now these goods are being moved on to where? So it is moved on to godown, or what we call it as a store or a warehouse. Call anything you like. Okay? So now tell me, when these goods, do you see these goods over here? Yes. Can you tell me, can we call the goods which are in the godown, store or warehouse as supply? No. Come on. No. Yes, na? No. Why? Because they are not available for sale. Then what do we call these goods as? Very good, sir. These goods are called as what? Stock. Understood? Yes, sir. Then these goods are now shifted to where? Market. From godown, they are being transferred to where? They are being transferred to market. See, you can see these goods over here? Yes. So here in the market, these goods are made what? Available for sale. Do you guys agree? And now, from here, the ultimate consumer purchases that product. Consumer purchases. That means here what we are doing? Sale. So try to understand, where do we say that the supply has taken place? When the consumer purchases or when these goods are transferred into the market? So here we call this as what? Sir, here we call the supply has happened. And here we say that here, sir, sale has happened. So sale is not important for supply. What is important for supply? That it should be made available for sale. Understood? So this is the entire very important concept of what do we actually mean by the term supply. So what is the first important step for supply? Willingness. After willingness, there should be ability. Then after the ability, the goods or services are produced. They should be what? Made available for sale. That means they should be offered in the market. All good? Anyone, any query, any difficulty? Come on, guys. Okay, easy. So you guys have understood this, right? Can I ask you one simple question? Okay. Question. Which of the following statement is true? Supply is a part of stock, or stock is a part of. Think through and give me the answer. Relax. Relax, you have all the time in the world. Think over it and then give me the answer. A, B, A, B. See, it's so much of importance that we have to discuss this. I'm not talking about you, so stop doing C, okay? चलो, tell me. करवा लेना बेइज्जती. सी है क्या इधर? हाँ, तो जो बोला तो उसको बोल. Okay, चलो. Tell me. Hey, chalo, concentrate. Supply is a part of stock, or stock is a part of supply? Supply is a part of stock. Okay, chalo. Who all are saying that, sir, the answer is A? Okay. You were saying B, na? Huh? Earlier what he said? Sir, I was with the B option. And B? Wow. The entire class is divided. Amazing. Chalo. Anyone with the A can explain why A? Anyone? You can make me understand in Hindi as well, no problem. Yes, beta. You giving the explanation for A. Huh. Supply is a part of stock. Huh. Give us a simple explanation, na Baba. We are not interested with how much the quantity is available or willingness or ability. All that has happened, that's why the goods or services has been produced.
For example, I have 100 units of
Goods in stock. Huh.
in my warehouse, and now I want to sell. So
You want to supply, you want to offer.
so I'm supplying 50 units to a customer.
So you will be offering it from the stock. So the supply is made out of stock. So therefore, supply is a part of stock. Simple. First you have, that's why I have drawn this entire thing over here, na? What was the need of it? See, try to understand, you first have what? Stock. From that stock, you are making what? Supply. So supply is a part of which particular quantity? The stock. Understood? So therefore, supply is a, come on, complete the sentence. Supply is a part of stock. Anyone, any query, any difficulty? No. Was it easy? No, sir. It wasn't easy. Because half of the class gave the wrong answer and half of the class gave the right answer. So, see, it was so much of importance that we need to discuss this. Right? Because these are the words which confuse you in exam. And imagine the exam pressure over it. Where everything looks the same. You're like, same hi to hai. Right? Yes. Okay. So, which is the correct answer? Supply is a part of stock. Stock is not a part of supply. Because from stock, we do what? Supply. All good? Yes? Okay. Very good. Chalo, let's go ahead now. Bolo.
Suppose, as you said, if we are keeping some goods in the warehouse,
Okay.
we don't consider it as a supply.
Yes. Because it is not yet made available for sale. For supply to happen, the goods or services should be made available in the market. And market is a place where buyers and sellers meet and exchange goods and services for a price.
Sir, so if supply is part of stock, then when we are keeping the stock in the warehouse, we are not considering it as supply.
No.
But in the market, if we want to sell, suppose if we are apples, we are selling apples and we are keeping boxes of apples in our warehouse or in the place itself, then we consider it as a supply.
See, try to understand when you have your, for example, see, I'll try to explain what you are trying to say. First, I'll explain your query to everyone, right? And then we'll discuss, sir, what exactly the answer is. See, now try to understand. Your good name, beta? Aryan. So this is Aryan over here. Okay? This is Aryan over here selling apples. This is his apple shop. Correct? Yes? So, these are the variety of apples Aryan has put in front for display. Okay? Let us say 5. You can sit, beta. Let us say 5 kg, 10 kg, whatever he has kept in front. Now, behind this, try to understand. Behind his shop, he has got a godown where he has kept what? Apple boxes over here. He has it in his store. Okay? Okay? Okay. So now, right now, whatever the apples are made here, these are what? These apples are called as what? Available for sale. Okay? So here we are saying that he is ready to, he is supplying this much of apples right now. Right? But over here, when let us say Ajay comes, and Ajay is like, I just don't want this 10 kg, everybody concentrate. I just don't want this 10 kg, I want 50 kg apples. So what will Aryan do? Aryan will go into the store, he will bring those apples out and he will show it to Ajay, stating that these are the apples I have. So now from store he's bringing those apples to market, offering it to Ajay that these are the goods I have, making him available for sale. Then it will become what? Supply. Till now when the goods were over here, they were only part of what? Stock. When Ajay came and demanded, I want 50 kg apple, what the storekeeper did, what Aryan did, he went into the godown, he bought those apple boxes, showed it to Ajay that these are the apples I have. That means when he showed it to Ajay, you are making it available for sale. Then it becomes supply. Yes, Aryan. Understood? Yes. I hope your query was solved and I properly understood your query as well. Okay? Okay, very good. Everyone, any query, any difficulty? No. So because try to understand, you guys might be thinking about like, this can happen. Imagine a small shop, right? All the items are not on display. Some items are kept behind the shop in the godown. A small godown, a small store. Yes or no? So all items are not in the forefront. So those items are not yet made available for sale. छुपा के रखा है उसने उसको. बराबर. When the consumer asks, और दिखाओ, show us some more, you're like, wait. Then he'll go into the store, bring those items, and then he's making them available for sale. Till that point, before that point, what was happening? Only the goods or services which were available for sale was what? The ones which were available on the front desk. Yes or no? Yes. That is what is supply. He has not yet offered those goods which are inside. When the customer is returning, he's like, you guys don't have any variety, yaar. I'm going to the different shop. Then what that person do? Wait. I have some more in my stock. You might have experienced this, whenever you go for shopping or anything in a local store. You're like, you're not happy with what the collection they have. Then you're like, okay, leave it, we'll try some another shop. They're like, bhaiya, wait. Didi, wait. We have some more. Chotu, leke aa rahe. Understood? Because first he wants to sell what? Which is available at front desk right now. Understood? Yes, best. So guys, I hope it is clear now. What does supply mean? Hello? Yes, sir. Because this is very important for you to understand. See, rest of the chapter is very easy. But see, because it is opposite of demand. Rest, everything is opposite of demand. But what is important first thing over here is you need to really understand the meaning of the term supply. Because most of the time, what you infer supply as, whatever being sold is supplied. That is not the right thing. Understood? Yes? You might have seen movies, drugs ka supply kiya. So he supplied means what? He made it available for sale. Whether the drugs are being getting sold or not, we are not aware about that. But usne, what does they say? Usne supply kiya. Understood? So that is important word, supply. All good? Yes, sir. Chalo. Let's go ahead from here. Two important points that apply to supply. Two important points that apply to supply. Supply refers to what the firms offer for sale and not necessarily what they succeed in selling. Understood? What is offered may not get sold. See, I offered my batch on 16th of June, right? Two things may happen. Students may come or students may not come. But what is important? That the batch should be announced. Understood? So for supply to happen, my batch should be offered. Understood? Yes. Supply is a flow concept. Because when the goods are in godown, it is a stock concept. It's a stock. It's kept over there. Supply, it's a rotation concept. You keep on making it available for sale. It's a flow concept. When the goods are in godown, it is a stock. Therefore, that is why we discussed over here कि when the goods are over here in the godown, it is termed as stock. Right? But when it is moved from the godown to market, it is flowing into the market, and therefore it is called as what? A flow concept. Supply is a flow concept. Guys, you finding it very easy, na? Sure, na? Yes, sir. Okay. Chalo, let's go ahead then. The quantity is supplied so much per unit of time, per day, per week, or per year. Okay, no problem. Now, the next topic. What are the determinants of supply? What does this mean? The determinants of supply. When will we increase or decrease the supply of our goods or services? Now remember first, supply means making it available for sale in the market. This should be, stored in your permanent location of your brain. Supply means making goods or services available. So what are we discussing? What are the factors? What are the factors that will help us to decide whether to make more goods and services available or less goods or services available for sale in the market? We are not concerned with whether it actually gets sold or not. Clear? We are not concerned with whether those products or services are getting sold or not. Here we are discussing what will drive you to make those goods or services available for sale in the market more or less. Okay? Guys? You have to respond, Baba. Yes, okay. Chalo. So although price is an important consideration in determining the willingness and desire to part with commodities, there are many other factors which determine the supply of a product or service. These are discussed as below. Number one, price of the good. First is what? Price of the good. Now listen to me very carefully. Once you listen, once you understand, it is done forever. You need not worry about it in your lifetime. Once you understand it is there, it is going to be there with you forever. Trust me. Or at least till exams. Okay. So first things first, price of the good. Ceteris paribus, other things being constant. Only price will change. Other things like cost of production, the taxes, every other thing will be what? Assumed to be constant. Now try to understand. A simple thing. I am teaching you economics. Let us say this is my service. Other things being constant. For example, the cost of teaching, my time of teaching, everything is constant. Now try to understand. Right now my batch fees is, we are talking the hypothetical numbers. Right now my batch fees is, let us say 5,000. Okay, 5,000. Now it is being proposed that let us increase the fees to 10,000. Other things are constant. Other things are constant. What do you think? Will I offer more number of batches or less number of batches? Price, from my point of view, I am teaching, I am the supplier. My current batch fees is 5,000 per student. Okay? It is being proposed that the selling price means over here the selling price will increase from 5,000 to 10,000 per student. What do you think? Will I announce one more batch? Yes. For example, now the 16 June batch. Let us say one more batch I am going to announce. Let us say, we are talking all assumptions, okay? Let us say I am going to announce one more batch. Let us say in the month of July. Mid-July, one more batch is going to be announced. And for that, 15,000 will be the price per student. What do you think? Will I be able to offer? Will be willing and able to offer? Will I offer my services? Yes. Because everything is what the same, na? I don't have to incur any extra cost. But my prices are rising. So I'll be like, are karna announce batch? I'll announce multiple batches. Whether admissions happen or not is a different story. But I know if the price is good, I'll be offering it more into the market. Why? What is the reason? Because, sir, your profit is going to increase and that will drive you to offer more and more goods or services into the market. नहीं समझा? नहीं. अरे try to understand. ना simple. Okay, let me make you understand. Chalo, concentrate, huh? Which is the first point? Price of goods. Okay. Price of goods. Other things being what? Constant. So right now, if my economics fees is, let us say, rupees 5,000 per student. And let us say I announce only what? 2 batches in a 6 months time. Because the fees is what? 5,000. I announce only what? 2 batches. Think from my point of view. Don't think from students' point of view. Think from my point of view. Imagine you are the economics teacher over here. You are the economics teacher over here. Now it is being proposed that the fees will be rupees 10,000 per student. What will you do? Will you announce only 2 batches? No. Or more than 2 batches? Why? Because, see, either ways, I have to teach the same. See, now I have to teach only, be very practical. We started on 3rd of May. I have to teach you guys. Either ways, I was going to teach theory of supply. I announced a batch starting on 16th of June with the new topic. The new students came in. Whether or not they come or not, I have to teach. Come on, be very practical. Whether or not they come, I have to teach. But I know now ki if I increase the price, let me announce, let me make the offer. Whether they come or not is a different story. Understood now? So what will you do? Sir, let us announce one more batch. Now, if I keep the price 15,000, you will be like, sir, announce one more batch. So you are making those services more available for sale. Because as the price is increasing, you are making those goods or services more available for sale. Because what is the thought process behind it? The cost is same. The cost is same. But as the prices are rising, the profit is increasing. That induces, that drives, that attracts you to make goods more available for sale. Understood? The higher the relative price of a good. Relative price means price of one product in relation to another. You compare the prices, the price of this phone compared to this is called as what? Relative price. Relative, in relation to. Understood? Yes. So the relative price of the good, the greater the quantity of it that will be supplied. This is because the goods and services are produced by the firm in order to earn profits. Other things constants, profits rise if the price of the product rises. Easy? Easy? Yes, sir. Price of related goods now. Chalo, ready? Now we talk about price of related goods. Now, simple example, okay? Price of related goods. Economics. You will give me the answer, okay? Now we are talking about price of related goods. Now, a J is teaching economics for, let us say, CA Foundation and CSEET. Okay. CA Foundation fees is rupees 10,000 and CSEET fees is 3,000. Which batches will I announce more? I will teach more for CA. I will announce more batches of CA Foundation. Doesn't matter the number of students that will come. But the number of batches I will announce more will be of. So these both are related products. Right? CA Foundation Economics and CSEET Economics. But the price of CA Foundation Economics is more attractive. Therefore, I'll be willing to and able to supply more of CA Foundation batches. Understood? If not this, I am teaching economics. Okay, I am teaching economics over here. I am teaching costing over here. And I am teaching audit over here. Economics fees 5,000, costing fees 10,000, audit fees 15,000. Tell me which batches should I announce more? Audit. Where should I give more time to? Audit. Then costing, then economics. You getting my point? Yes. You are taking this decision, Re Baba. On what basis are you taking? Price of related commodity. See, the number of hours I have to teach is same. My traveling cost to and fro is same. Whether I teach economics, costing or audit, my encryption, my license cost is same. My internet connection which I have to use will be same. My classroom rent will be same. Other things are what? Constant. Now, if I am getting more revenue from a subject which is audit, I should teach more of that subject. So I should offer my services more for that subject. Yes or no? Yes. It's that simple. Understood? Hey guys, anyone any query, any difficulty? No. So that is what we talk about is price of related commodities or price of related goods. Anyone any query, any difficulty? No sir. Easy, hai na? So in module, the example they have given is like a simple, there is a plot of land, right? Where the farmer is cultivating wheat. But the cost of cultivating wheat on this piece of land is too high. So what he decides, let us use the same piece of land to manufacture cars. Because the cost is less, the price is more of cars, we'll get more money. So let me use what? This plot of land for manufacturing of cars. It's okay. ठीक है? फालतू एग्जाम्पल है वो. ओके नहीं, वो व्हीट और सोयाबीन का दिया है वो रिलेटेड. सो वो कार नीचे है वो. सी दिस प्लॉट ऑफ लैंड, द फार्मर इज यूजिंग इट फॉर व्हाट? लेट अस से wheat. Okay, this is wheat. Understood? Okay. But he knows that on this piece of land, the cost everything is same, but wheat is giving me less money. But on this same piece of land, if I produce soybean, soybean is going to give me more money. So which crop will I cultivate? Soybean. Simple. Understood? Yes, sir. Because I'll be willing to supply more of soybean rather than wheat. That's it. Then we go ahead. Prices of factors of production. What does price of factors of production means? Cost of production. Cost of production. Now other things being constant. Other things being constant. If the cost rises, now try to understand. When the cost was same, prices were rising, so we were supplying that particular product which was giving us more profit. Yes or no? Yes. Now try to understand. We talk about cost of production. Product A, product B. Now, so this is selling price. This is cost of production. The difference between the two is what? Profit. Hey guys. The difference between the two, this part is what? Profit. Now try to understand, what if the cost of production goes down? What will happen? The profit will increase, right? Other things being constant means what? Selling price will be constant. And if my cost of production goes down, my profit will increase. So the product whose cost of production is going down, I will be supplying more of it. Yes or no? On the other hand, imagine if the cost of production increased. So what is happening to my profit? My profit is reduced. So I am not willing to supply more of that because the factors, the price of the factors of production, the cost of production is what? Increasing. Understood? Hey guys, come on, tell me. Yes. So as the cost of production rises, what will happen? The supply will fall. And as the cost of production falls, the supply will rise. Easy. So let us discuss these 3 points again. Ready? First point. What are the factors that determine the supply? First point, price of the goods. So tell me, other things being constant, if the price rises, supply rises. If the price falls, supply falls. That's good? Yes. Second, price of related commodities. If the price of related commodity rises, that related commodity supply will rise. Right? And if the price of related commodity falls, the supply of original commodity will rise. Yes, na? Arey guys, come on. Compare it, economics and costing. If the price of economics rise, the supply of economics will rise and supply of costing will fall. If the price of costing rises, supply of costing will rise and supply of economics will fall. Easy na? Yes. Third point, cost of production. That is factors, prices of factors of production. Price of good means selling price. Price of factor of production means what? Cost of production. So if my cost of production rises, my profit margin will decrease and therefore the supply will fall. Yes. And if the cost of production falls, my profit margin will increase, therefore supply will rise. Easy? Yes. So the remaining points, 3 points are there. Should we discuss? Let's discuss 1 point so that at least we complete with this page. State of technology. If the technology, you only tell me, chalo na, it's very easy. If the technology is latest, advanced, cutting edge technology for production, what will happen for the number of units we produce? It will increase or it will decrease? It will increase. And more the number of goods we are able to produce, the more the number of goods we are able to supply. Simple. So that means if the technology is good, the supply will rise. If technology is bad, outdated, old, traditional methods, then what will happen? Supply will fall. See, for a simple example, a farmer is plowing the field with the help of cows, and the other farmer is plowing the field with the help of a tractor. Whose production will be fast? Because he can plow more land in the less time with the tractor as compared to the farmer who is plowing the field with the cows. So he can plant more seeds as compared to the farmer who is plowing with the cow. Are bolo yes or no? So his supply will be more and the farmer with the cow, his supply will be less. State of technology. Handloom, power loom. If some, let us say for example, let us say the saris are made with the help of labor. The saris are woven with what? The hand. And the same sari is being woven with the help of machine. Handloom, power loom. Tell me whose production will be fast? Power loom. So whose supply will be more? Power loom. Understood? Yes. So that is what is the state of technology. If the technology is good, supply is more. If the technology is old, supply is less. Understood? Yes. Remaining 2 points, we'll complete it tomorrow. Okay? So that's it for today. I hope you guys had a good session. Yes. So thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.